Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Yes. How beautiful it is. We begin our day early in the morning before prayers, and we learn then a Hasidic discourse from the Rebbe. It gives us a foundation for our prayers and for the day. Then we go to prayer, and then we come and learn Chumash or Rashi together to understand the Torah portion with Rashi's commentary. Um, and then we go to learn Tanya together as we are here now. And then Rambam. Then, of course, we have, the Tanya Rabbi community, TRC. Sunday nights, we have the Torah studies, also Sunday nights. And now we just started a JLI course for relationships. And we had our first class last night. Very powerful, extremely powerful. I have a great honor, privilege, and pleasure to teach you. The truth is, I learn so much as a result. It's wow. Through expressing something, teaching it, verbalizing it, the clarity that it brings to me is, I must say, is phenomenal. And I wouldn't have that clarity if I was just learning it on my own, or even if I was tanachabad.org. Okay, thank you for that.
Something to be said about honesty.
Oops.
It's a good thing, especially when it reveals.
Okay, give me a moment here, folks. Oh, correct them all. Thank you. All right. Aha. There we are. I was wondering what was going on. Thank you. Now we're there. So to be able to teach allows me gives me such wonderful clarity that if I didn't teach, wow, be far from the same. Why do I say this? First of all, to thank you for being here. So, that I could learn much better and know Torah much better, be connected so much more deeply because of teaching it, Torah from early morning and all the different classes. But I also bring this up for your benefit. And that benefit will be teach it. Take something from the Tanya that we learn, or whatever class that you engage in. We're here in Tanya, so and teach it to someone, to a friend, to a family member. If you could do it, On a weekly basis, that's amazing. Daily basis, obviously, even greater. Whatever it is, the fact that you need to share it with somebody, aside from the questions that you get that enhances your understanding, and the challenges actually really enhance your understanding. The very fact that you verbalize it, you need to get it, clear in your mind as you ready yourself to actually verbalize it. That's great. So just a suggestion. Try to do that, folks. Welcome to Tanya Today. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you from Chabad Zich and Kadeshim in Montreal, Canada, where it's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. We continue in the 27th letter. This letter, written in 1788, to the followers of Reb Mendel Haradoker, who had passed away. The mentor of a mentor of the Alter Rebbe, a tzaddik, righteous person, but followers in the land of Israel, passed away. And this is a letter of condolences. And now we go into the second part of the letter that gives a deeper understanding of the first part of the letter. It gives a deeper understanding. So the Alter Rebbe quotes once again the Zohar, a phenomenal statement that when a tzaddik, a righteous person, passes away, they are found in all the worlds more than during their lifetime. And the Alter Rebbe says needs to be understood, because when we say all the worlds, we don't mean just the spiritual worlds, which that we kind of get, that the righteous would be more available, found, accessible. That we get. No, but it means all worlds, including this world. Including this world. Wow. How do we understand that? So we can understand it based on the idiom of our sages that say a departed righteous person has left life to all the living. Now, what does it mean to leave life for all the living? I'm living my life. Not only I'm living my life, God gives me my life. Right? God is giving me my, so what does it mean that the righteous is giving me? That they're leaving life for me? How do we understand that? So first of all, we have to understand that their life is kind of different than our lives. Our lives, before giving this class, I ate some food to give me nourishment, to nourish me, to give me the strength that I could have the strength to teach. The righteous, they don't live a fleshy life like me. They live a spiritual life. That the nourishment in the physical come from the spiritual, which consists of faith and love and awe of God.
The physical comes from the spiritual.
For the righteous, right? For us, it does also, but by way of sort of, indirect, right? For them, it's direct. In other words, meaning to say, when they eat food, they're not eating food. They're eating faith, love, and awe of God. That is represented. I don't know if it's represented is the right word, but is enclosed, if you will, in the food, right? That's what they're eating. When I'm eating food, I'm eating something that the physical food is giving me nourishment, right? And there's a taste on the palate that is, pleasurable for the palate, right? So I'm eating food for, let's say you're doing something and you're doing it for the right reason. You're eating it for the nourishment. They're not, a tzaddik is not eating it for the nourishment. He's eating it for the faith, love, and awe of God. It's an embodiment of it. That's all a very different frame of reference, right? That's a very different frame of reference. So they're eating physical food, but from it they're being nourished, and what's nourishing them is the faith that's through the food, the love and awe of God that's through the food. That's what's nourishing them. Because in fact, that's the truth. Like, think about it. What you ate, you had some water to drink, so you had some, cereal, oatmeal to eat. You had some, whatever you eat in the morning that gave you nourishment. You had some eggs and toast, whatever person has, right? How's that? That's nourishing you? No, God's nourishing you through the food.
Yeah.
Now we know that intellectually, right? We know that intellectually, but emotively we're not there. That's not what we're living. We're not living with that. We're living with it intellectually, that notion. We're not living with it in fact. The righteous are living with that in fact. That's like, whoa, right?
That's
Another level is like an understatement. Yeah. In other words, we live life, and part of our life is we have faith in God. Part of our life, we have love and awe of God, here and there, right? No, that's not for them. That is their life. So that means when they're eating, they're doing whatever they're doing is an expression, an embodiment of faith in God, love and awe of God. Right? So faith, as it's written, that a righteous lives by their faith. Awe, as it says, the awe of God leads to life, and love. He who pursues tzedakah and chesed will find life, and chesed signifies love. So these three attributes, right? When the righteous pass away, they are found. They are found in all the worlds, and this one included. Each one in accordance to the world that it is. Remember, a lesser world means, through cause and effect, a lesser revelation of that reality. But it's expressed in all worlds, and this world too. In other words, with the passing of the righteous, it's expressed that love, awe, and faith in God in this world, and we have a portion of that, as we will see in the forthcoming class, because that's it for today's class. Short. And how sweet it is. Let's say hello to some people. Like Michael in Germany, Tim in Texas, Liba and Davida in New York, Patricia in Ohio, Mordechai in Massachusetts, Elise in in Virginia, West Virginia, Moshe you have to remind me, Moshe. Sarah in New York, Joe in Washington State, Yesem in Turkey, who else? Louise in Australia, Dana in Washington, if I remember, John in North Carolina, Zaklav in the Czech Republic. Who else is with us? Daphne, South Carolina. Elise, I said yes. Carmen in Texas, Julia in Pennsylvania, Diane in Arizona, Stan in London, England, Devorah Hanna in Pennsylvania, Artis in Michigan, Vicky in California. Who else is with us here? Mark in Santa Rosa, California, Alexandra in Mexico. All right. Margolozata is in Poland. Moscow, I'm not certain where, but welcome. Ahmed in Egypt, Eugene in Calgary, Laurie in North Carolina, I think, or is it South? In the Carolinas, at least. Jeff in Michigan, or maybe are you in Florida right now? Alexandra. Rachel in Israel. All right. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel in Israel. How do you pronounce Lynn in Myanmar?
Myanmar,
Myanmar, right.
former Burma.
Burma, Burma, right. Stephanie in Bloomington, Illinois. Are you related to Vicky? Marla in Florida, if I remember. North Carolina. Thank you, Lori. You're in Michigan, Jeff. All right. Amazing. Folks, last night we started our JLI course on relationships, all types of relationships. I enjoyed it very much, and so did I think everybody else that joined. If you didn't get a chance and you still want to join, there is a cost us to it. You can still join. 6-week course. Welcome, Scott in New Hampshire, Rachel, South Carolina, and Jaffa, Israel. All right. And Moskovitz, beautiful. And some others, my Jewish journey. Amazing. Yes. So you can join that. A reminder, in less than a week, we start our matching campaign. Jewish life is best lived with chutzpah, with audacity, nerve, inner strength, especially what we got to deal with in the world around us. Got to be very strong. We'll keep you posted. All right. Rambam is coming up. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you for Chabad Tzurch Montreal, Canada. It's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you, Tanya. Thank you.